Welcome all you dart fans. Dragonfire darting here with a long overdue video. And the reason I decided to do this video was because my darts have become so inconsistent, I was getting kind of frustrated. And as the famous Coach Dynamite Dave says, when things go wrong, go back to the basics. So part one of this video is all about basics, where to stand, how to hold your dart, how to throw your darts, and of course this is all my ideas, my experience. A lot of other people have different ideas. Part two of the video will be after I've got my throw down a little better, what happens when you do throw the darts, and where to aim, and what could go wrong, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be back in a minute with part one. So here we are in part one, back to basics. What are the basics? Well, they consist of your grip, your stance, and your throw. Pretty simple, but that's as far as it goes, as far as simple goes. So the first thing you do before you even go to the throw line is pick up a set of darts. So you need to hold your darts, find out what's comfortable, walk up to the archy, and the easiest place to start when you're beginning is stand right in the middle of the archy facing the board. Now, whatever's comfortable for you, you can stand with both toes on the throw line. A lot of players go to a 45-degree stance, and like I do, and most players, they stand 90 degrees, or basically 90 degrees at a right angle to the throw line. So, when I first picked up a set of darts, I stood with both feet on the toe line because I didn't know any better. And then I gradually moved around, the more experienced I got, to a 45-degree stance. But then when COVID hit and everybody went online, that's where I met Dynamite Dave. And now I stand 90 degrees to the throw line. I'm good friends with Dave now. I follow him. I'm still going to follow him, and we play online regularly, and I've had the pleasure to actually play him at his home. So, there is one other aspect that could be considered one of the basics, and that is clothing. Now, some people wear the same stuff, shirts, shoes, whatever, every time they throw darts. But you don't have to wear the same shirt as long as the shirt's not too tight, so your arms have got free movement. But the one thing I would tell you is to wear the same shoes or shoes with a similar thickness of the sole. So you don't want to go from fairly comfortable shoes down to shooting in flip-flops, because you could change your height by half, 3/4, even an inch. So wear the same thickness shoes. Now in the next section, we will discover what can happen when you actually start throwing darts at the dartboard. So until then, I'll get set up and we'll go to part 2. So here you are at the throw line. Both feet firmly on the floor, slightly more weight on the front foot, and start throwing at the boards. Make sure your upper forearm is pretty horizontal to the floor, and try to keep your elbow still. Doesn't matter where the darts go, just try to hit the darts already in the board. This will help with the grouping. And then when you get a little more comfortable with your throw, you're throwing your darts fairly straight, start picking out specific targets, usually starting at the bull and then working your way up to, the 20, 19, 18, and see what happens. Now in my next video, as far as I'm concerned, I will let you know what I do when the darts are not going in the proper direction. See, that last shot I had 2 darts in the center bull. Once you get more experienced at this, your darts will group together more consistently, and then we can try and show you some practice games to help with your throw. One thing I prefer is going around the board, not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 1, 18, 4, 13, all the numbers in succession. If you miss a number, you go back 1. See how many darts it takes you to get to 20. It's a lot harder than you think. That was a ton 40, 2 darts in the triple 20, 1 in the single. Not bad. So, keep practicing. Another version of going around the board is try to go around in doubles. Try to go around in triples. See how many you hit. It doesn't matter if you miss, just keep on going. See how many darts it takes you to get all the way around the board. So for now, we'll let you practice a little bit, and in the next video, I'll try and discuss what I do and what I've found to try and correct some of the problems you might encounter along the way. So for now, happy darting, and see you soon.